Hello everybody, I have some good news to bring you. My stomach pains have subsided. I was just blocked up for 2 days straight. I won't give too much information away, but I think I need to stop eating pasta. That might have caused my little stomach problem as such, but that's not what's causing me sadness or discomfort right now. What is causing me discomfort is the fact that, Craig Dawson is coming back to the bowl tomorrow in another team's jersey. I am not ready to see Craig Dawson again. That guy meant so much. The true Brexit defender. Sold off to Wolves and he's doing a bossing job there. He's absolutely crushing it in the West Midlands right now, is Craig Dawson. West Ham sold him. It was a good move for him logistically. He wanted the move. He didn't force himself out of the club. Got nothing but mad love for you, Craig, mate. I do miss you. And every time Mavropanos or Aguirre drop a shocker, I think of you, my mate. And wish you could clone yourself and bring yourself back to London. But that can't happen because science hasn't evolved that much. This is the preview for the game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. And, well, we've already won in the Europa League, but we've got to do it in the Premier League now. This is what's going to matter. We've got drummed 5-0 by Fulham, who lost on Saturday, by the way, so that makes it even more embarrassing. But we have one thing that we can use kind of to our advantage. Or could we use it to our own self-detriment? It's the fact that Wolves, by the way, haven't really had a good away record this season in the Premier League. And in fact, the last time they won a Premier League away game was on October the 21st when they beat Bournemouth 2-1. And prior to that, their other away win came on August the 26th when they beat Everton by a measly 1-0. Now, Gary O'Neill is currently the manager. He's been appointed and at the club now for a few months. He took over from Lopetegui, and despite the troubles that were going on behind the scenes at Wolves, they pulled it out of the bag with the transfer window at the very last second, got in some reinforcements, and O'Neill's actually doing an amazingly good job. It has to be said, he's doing an excellent job. It was somewhat Bournemouth's loss to get rid of him. Apparently, Bournemouth wanted to do a project and got Iraola in to replace O'Neill. Iraola really struggled at first and Bournemouth was in a relegation battle, while Wolves was sitting in a quite comfortable mid-table position. In fact, since September the 23rd to December the 9th, Wolves have lost 3 games only in the Premier League. And beat Manchester City, might I add. So, is that something you turn your nose up at? No. No, it's not. In fact, O'Neill's probably one of those candidates that might end up replacing David Moyes, That could happen. Players to really look out for. Hwang Hee-chan. This Korean beauty has been absolutely fantastic all season. He's their leading goal scorer in all competitions. Sarabia as well is a decent player. Cunha, excellent. Dawson, I miss you. Is a good player. Max Kilman is someone West Ham was linked with over the summer. I'd have him, to be honest. Seems a decent lad. Anyone in the midfield, really, I'd take. They've got a very decent midfield unit. Lamina is quite experienced in the Premier League. It's quite a solid team, really. It just needed a new, maybe, mentality to really unearth it. Kalajdzic is a player I'd mentioned a few times before. He has suffered a really bad ACL injury last season, but he's come back into the team and really wants to prove himself this season. This is not just his comeback season, it's his season where he really hits the ground running. As for the player who played for both of them, well, Craig Dawson did, as we know. Matt Jarvis also did. He was a club record signing for West Ham at one point. I think he's a professional table tennis player now. Something like that, anyway. And as for my score prediction, 2-1 West Ham, because we ain't keeping a clean sheet in this. We've got all of our your good guns back, but we won't keep a clean sheet. Now, the next thing I've got to conflict myself with is, do I get up at 5:30 in the morning to watch this game, or do I not? Because I've got a busy Sunday coming up. It's my day off, but I've got busy stuff going on. My dad's in town, so I've got to be up early because get picked up from the airport, and I've got to be out and out doing stuff with him. So, do I go to bed for this or do I not? I've got to go to bed, but do I wake up for it? I don't know. We'll see how we're doing by half time. And if we're doing badly, I'm turning it off. Just saying. But thank you for watching this. Come on, you Irons. And don't let me down. Please.